Hello everyone, welcome back to Agri Farming. Today we are back with Vastu tips for garden plants. Planning and designing your garden as per Vastu Shastra can significantly alter your mood, while also ensuring health and prosperity. An outdoor garden allows you to feel close to nature, giving us the luxury to enjoy the serenity and calmness affected by the abundance of flora. People cultivate gardens for their refreshing character. Vastu Shastra, the traditional Hindu system of architecture, can help tap into such natural beauty and its energizing qualities. Listed below are some guidelines that you can follow to ensure your garden is refreshed and nice. So, first, let's get into Vastu Shastra, location of the garden. The first tip is, according to Vastu Shastra, each section of a garden resembles one of the five elements of Panch Mahabhuta. The southwest section of the house represents earth, the northeast accounts for water, and southeast represents fire, while the northwest represents air. The center represents space. A garden in the southeast or southwest causes tension. The second tip is, if the garden is located out in front, a massive tree should never block its entrance. A tree can be planted alongside the wall of the garden. In fact, planting a peepal, mango, neem or banana tree is preferred from a Vastu point of view. These trees are not only known for their fragrance but for the positive vibes they give out. Let's get into the third tip, that is suitable direction for trees. Small shrubs should be planted in the east or north section of the garden, leaving the northeast section open and free. Tall trees should be planted in the west, south and southwest section of the garden. A sizable distance should be maintained between the main house and the trees. Their shadow should not fall on the building between 9 am and 3 pm as per Vastu Shastra. The next point is, large trees like a peepal should not be planted too close to the house as their roots can damage the foundation of the house. The trees that attract insects, worms, honeybees or serpents should be avoided in the garden. They bring bad luck. So, the next point that is suitable plants as per Vastu. The first plant is the Tulsi plant is a positive influence. It should be planted in the northern, northeastern or eastern section of the house. Plants with thorns should not be planted in the garden. Cactus should not be planted at all. Thorny plants represents negative energy. Flower pots should not be placed on the compound wall as they increase the height of it. Flower pots should be placed on the ground in the north, east or northeast direction. The next point is garden elements as per Vastu Shastra. In the garden, a lawn should face the east or the north where a swing with north-south axis can be placed. This ensures unobstructed views and opportunities as per Vastu Shastra. A mini waterfall can be constructed in the east or the north. The northeast corner of the garden should be off limits. If there is a small swimming pool in the garden, it should face north or northeast direction. A mini pond with lotus in them will bring fortune. A waterfall in the wrong direction will have a negative effect on mental peace. Benches are useful in big gardens and can be placed in the north or east to ensure people sitting on them face either the east or the west. A dream house is a house where life belongs. People often imagine a place where they can spend their whole life with family peacefully. When a person talks about constructing a house, the first picture that comes to mind is a beautiful house with a small garden where children play and parents relax and enjoy sunny days. Gone in the time when standing four walls was constructed a house Now people like big houses with a beautiful garden to play and relax, a garage for all the vehicles and breathtaking terraces. Well, planning to have a garden in the house is one thing, but designing a garden is a huge task. It takes proper planning, guidance, and interaction with dealers to construct a garden and keep it clean and evergreen. Vastu Shastra comes up with certain rules for garden in the house so that the house is full of serenity, prosperity, happiness, and positive energies. Auspicious plants for the garden are neem tree, coconut, sandalwood, lemon, almond, pineapple, jackfruit, mango, basil, jasmine, pomegranate, saffron, champaka, etc. Let's have a look at some of the tips according to the rules of Vastu Shastra for a beautiful and blissful garden. The first point is placement of the plants. Basil plant or tulsi is considered very auspicious for the house. Many families even worship the plant as it considered God's life in this plant. Vastu says to keep always basil plant within the limits of the house and water the plant every day. On the other hand, planting jasmine on the pathways is considered auspicious. The second tip is direction for the garden. Constructing a garden is one of the major tasks which require utmost care and thought according to the principles stated in Vastu Shastra. Gardens, lawns, and decorative plants should be planted in the east or north direction. If a person plans to install a waterfall, then the right direction for the fall is on the east or north direction, 3 to 4 feet above the ground. Avoid northeast and northwest corner. The third point is decorative plants and nest. There are many types of plants and decorative items available for the garden. Make sure the plants are short and not more than 3 feet tall, and the bird nest must be placed in the northwest direction of the garden. The fourth point is the focal point of the garden. There is always a focal point in any area which is often comforting and inspiring. For garden, the focal point can be a small fountain, fish aquarium, rocky landscaping, and peaceful statues. Avoid any violent item in the garden as it can take away the serenity of the peace. The next point is cleanliness. For any place, cleanliness is very important. Of course, no person can lead a life in a dirty, filthy place. Similarly, a garden will look beautiful only if it is cleaned regularly. Also, cleaning regularly cleans the place and removes negative vibrations. Make a habit to clean dry creepers, dead leaves, flowers, overgrown shrubs, and weeds every day. Hire a gardener and make it a rule to use mower and get the garden mowed regularly and creates a smooth flow of energies. The entrance of the garden is the next point. Planting a jasmine plant near the entrance and constructing pathways is considered auspicious. A pathway from the front gate towards main entrance with jasmine plant on the side of is beneficial. Also, keep a check that there is no plant in the middle of the path as it restricts the walk and considered bad for the garden. The next point is directions for the trees. No garden is complete without trees. There can be a huge variety of trees available in the market, but when it comes to planting trees that bear fruit, the east direction is beneficial, and for a beautiful yet small rock garden with unique rocks and statues, southwest corner of the garden is the best. The next point is swimming pool for the garden. Many people are fond of having a swimming pool in the garden as it is very refreshing to swim under the sun. Vastu Shastra advises building a swimming pool faces north or northeast direction. Having a swimming pool in the garden is quite a task to be taken care of. Avoid center, south, southeast, southwest, and even northwest direction, as this direction attracts negativity. Swimming pool in this direction can also harm the health of the resident and result in unwanted events, so keep a check on the place and then build a swimming pool. The next point is fountains and water springs. Fountains and water springs are the major attractions for the garden. You can sit near them, enjoy the fresh sprinkles of water, and bid adieu to the stress. But if the placements are wrong, these two things can be a major cause of mental stress and health issues. Fountains, ponds, and artificial springs are beneficial when placed in the center of the northeast direction. The last but not the least point is items to be kept in the garden. Apart from plants and trees, keep water and food pots for the birds in the garden as it attracts good karma. Keep a pot for the sun as it takes away health issues related to stomach and encourages good fortune for life. What are the things to avoid for a garden? Avoid thorny plants like cactus as they are harmful, weaken relationships, and bring tensions. Try to avoid bonsai plant as it is very short plant and encourages stunted growth. Bare and bamboo plants must be planted away from the house. Plants and trees that are milk-bearing, say goodbye to them. Worship neem tree but never plant the tree in the house premises. Keep the tree at least 60 meters away from the house. To summarize, having a garden in the house seems beautiful, but it is one hell of a task. For a beautiful life where you can sit with your soulmate under a tree and go with the memory lane, all you need is to follow the tips and take a place. That's all folks for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe to this channel and please ring the bell button to notify you whenever new video is uploaded. Thank you for watching.